get maybe a minute of gameplay soon, before the next, set of cutscenes. And I hope you like backtracking.
Love it.
Great!
I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
How does it feel to be on top of a Metal Gear?
That's what I need to know.
Awesome.
But Snake, I found something else.
Oh, there's more cutscenes than I thought.
A new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
Like, it just keeps getting worse as he keeps talking about it.
It's the ultimate
it's technically not illegal, and it's invisible, and it can destroy literally everything. It's like,
Colonel,
and it spreads cancer in the air wherever you go. It's terrible.
I'm listening.
if word of this got
So
out,
does the
it could delay the signing of
does the
third
robot
treaty and cause
thing
huge
itself
international
block out the
incidents.
radiation, or is the pilot
The
dead?
United States would
How far does it shoot these
It could
missiles?
even bring the president.
Well, they are meant to go, like, worldwide, so anywhere. Although,
Changed.
it
Why-
could be used to, shoot regular guns and lasers, and smaller homing missiles, which you may or may not have to fight later.
You mean they ran a computer?
I think there was actually long ago some kind of like mini nuke launching gun that they developed, but the problem was you couldn't fire it long enough to survive it.
There have been tests with specialized tanks that can shoot, I think it was 126 nukes at once. So, that's the fun world we live in.
Jeez.
Yay.
What?
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, that horrible monstrosity of a robot is the thing you were sent to protect. Isn't it great how you're the good guy?
They should be ready to launch.
Totally.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Wait, dummy warhead? What did I miss?
Override it yet?
Dummy is like just for testing purposes can't actually really kill anyone,
All of Baker's
but
personal files.
that does mean they have all the testing data required to know how to properly shoot a nuke at any location.
Why
They are
does
terrorists, so
Snake still seems to be talking about Baker as if he's ever actually met him?
he did meet him. The old guy died of a heart attack.
But that was Decoy Octopus.
No, that was the DARPA chief.
Oh, right, that guy, okay.
Yeah. The guy who kept going, "Ugh," while you kept trying to shoot Ocelot and made it very annoying to do that fight.
There were 2 inconvenient heart attacks.
And there will be more.
Snake,
Did you find
Everyone dies of an inconvenient heart attack.
found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Did you find the file for the override?
That wasn't long enough.
Just wait
Have
a
you
little.
found it since 5 seconds ago?
A lot about the arms industry, though. After the
Oh, he found out quite a bit of other stuff though.
Defense budget
And he is the world's greatest hacker.
Naturally,
You didn't even have enough time to read about all that.
The world's greatest reader.
Conglomerates today are made up of what 10 years ago would have been 20 or more smaller arms companies. Arms Tech is one of those. But we lost our bid to produce the U.S. Air Force's next line of fighter jets. Then we took a stab at civilian applications, but that was a failure too. The company was about to go belly up. Ironically, the Defense Department was in pretty much the same situation. Thanks to big budget cuts, they were forced to turn to the private sector to help fund their weapons development. On top of that, the government began to actively export their advanced weapons technology to the private sector in order to maintain a high standard of quality in the country's defense armaments. Eventually, they decided on a joint development project for new weapon systems between the DoD and the private sector. And since both sides were in such bad financial shape, that's where all the back-scratching came in. So there was another reason for the joint development of Metal Gear, huh? It wasn't just President Baker trying to keep Arms Tech afloat.
So that was a fun talk. Let's see if we can't get on with the game now. Of course you get alerted immediately.
Stealthy.
You're at least in the next game you can use a tranquilizer gun, so that you're not killing everybody you meet. But
Oh, come on, there weren't even any people that way.
if you're gonna go the wrong, you're gonna get caught. At least go the way that you're supposed to go.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from
Don't worry,
Washington.
you're in cutscene mode now. Everything
Looks like
doesn't
to
matter
show that
anymore.
We mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No.
Ocelot didn't notice you or hear any of that at all.
Is Locknor China.
Why?
I was lucky.
In the Twin Snakes version of the game, Snake starts on the left side of the door and does a backflip over the door
But why?
so that he's not
Nothing
seen.
there.
Wrong.
And it's
It's a
stupid.
nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big
That's
boss
not
of
Steve
DNA,
Bloom, is it?
$1 billion.
I
Will be used to cure our genome
I
cells
think it
with
might be.
weapon. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox died.
yeah, that
It killed Octopus and the Arms Tech president. So it's
Yeah,
true
it definitely
that
is. Awesome.
no,
No?
no, he was actually he is in Metal Gear games, but he did not do this one. He was random genome soldiers in Twin Snakes. He was Gene in Portable Ops. He was Zadornov in Peace Walker, where he sounds nothing like himself. He actually sounds, you know, different.
Haven't worked out all the bugs.
But he honestly is not in this game. That is someone else.
Friend, Colonel
Huh.
Sergei Galukovich, at the Spetsnaz.
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal
Liquid
Gear.
Snake is done by Cam Clark.
Metal Gear's test
Oh
launch
yeah,
is
you can tell that.
Yeah.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position...
Gurlukovich is mentioned a lot. I wonder when you get to meet him.
A nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that
You don't.
can't be intercepted.
In this game.
Metal Gear
But
will allow them to gain
soon.
further capability
Later.
over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Gurlukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave
If it's a
the time.
long-range weapon, why does it need to move?
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under him.
Because it's a short-range weapon too. See, it's like it's all-encompassing.
Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Gurlukovich's forces.
Whoa, they have laptops. So cutting edge.
And you get to use
We can
them.
launch a nuclear warhead at any target on
Yeah, but
this
the Russians have 1,000 guys. There's like 200 here, right? So that's like 1,200 guys. That's more than the rest of the world's military forces, right?
DNA and the
Totally.
world will be ours.
Yeah, they could totally win a fight.
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief of the arms
What?
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You know, he really is a little daddy's boy in the
He
end.
didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way,
Amazing how they don't notice that.
woman, want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our...
All he has to do is throw a grenade into that room.
But you've seen how it works. That takes off like 1/16 of their health.
Yeah.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the president was talking about. It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you
They were in the
insert
folder
keys when the
labeled
warhead
Top
is
Secret
active,
Files.
it's deactivated. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes, it's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah, the card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually...
This,
3 keys
again,
in one.
is from Metal Gear 2. Although instead of a card key, it's an actual key that just magically knows how to change shape.
I see them.
So that
3 laptop terminals.
you change the, you put it in a hot place or in a cold place and it'll change the shape by that.
Corresponds to a different key.
Oh, so I have to backtrack to the steam room to heat it up?
Order from left
Yeah, first I think you make it cold.
to left.
That would be Raven's room, I guess.
Yeah, but then you go to the steam room, make it hot, go through the cold room, which is Raven's room, and get back here. So you have to do it really quickly.
I got it. First, I change the shape of the card,
Huh.
and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
Oh, they do notice you.
Finally.
the drainage ditch.
Snake,
Twists and
this
turns.
is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Damn it! Oh man, damn it.
Yeah, that's about par for the course. Knowing your luck, the key will be eaten by a rat, and then you have to go searching for rats and killing them too. Which is in fact a possibility.
I've got nothing.
You got a cardboard box and a prayer. That's all you need.
Longer vision wouldn't hurt.
The trick is, as soon as you really get onto Metal Gear's head, they just kind of forget you're there.
Son of a bitch.
Of course, stun grenades just take them out completely. So you can use one of those and just rush to the exit or something.
Oops. If that resets them, that'd be great.
You know, it might. Nope. Although, I don't know if they'd actually be able to get to you there.
Snake, answer me. Snake.
The hardest boss battle yet. A single enemy.
Throw the grenade, run a bit, don't get shot, don't get shot.
Doesn't matter how far you throw it. It has an effective range of everywhere. Like, it's really just that one guy. You could just rush to the end after you've knocked them out.
Okay.
On that note, you could try meleeing him.
He's gonna lose interest before he gets here. Yay!
Sometimes things just work. Also, I don't think they know how to climb ladders anyway, so you were safe as soon as you climbed up there.
These brilliant genome soldiers can't climb ladders.
Or look, or see, have any peripheral vision, see all the way down a hall, or even look up.
Snake, come what come may.
In their mind, footprints just magically appear sometimes.
We're almost out of time, Snake. Please hurry.
Like, they aren't actually that smart for some reason.
They're like stormtroopers.